Hi guys, Nick Bosco here, and I want to talk a little bit about upcoming UFC 249 and if it's in jeopardy. I'm sure everybody has heard about the coronavirus that's been going around. It's been affecting a lot of people. It's pretty dangerous for a certain amount of people, usually the elderly people. And there has been a lot of public events that have been canceled due to this virus. Schools are shutting down. Italy is completely on lockdown, like nobody can leave the country. China, in MMA, the one championship has canceled a bunch of fights. They held the fights, but they didn't have any live audiences. A couple other events, it's stemming out to other sporting events too. Like there's some soccer events that have been canceled. I think basketball is like, I'm talking about maybe being canceled. A lot of different events. So that being said, is UFC 249 in jeopardy? I would say yes, it is. Because, as you know, Khabib is supposed to be fighting Tony Ferguson in Brooklyn, and New York City in particular has had many cases of the coronavirus coming out. People in New York City live in very close proximity to each other. There's a lot of people there, especially New York City schools have been shutting down. I think they just put out a state of emergency for the city. So you can expect that these events will be canceled or postponed coming up. So I would not be surprised if the UFC either postpones this fight or moves it to somewhere else. They could move it to California or Las Vegas or somewhere that will allow them to hold the event. That is not out of the realm of possibilities. I really see that happening, especially with how New York is being so strict, and especially the New York State Athletic Commission often is very, very strict with fighter safety and fighter relations and all that stuff. With the UFC, they've been very strict with that since the sport has been legalized. So I know Dana White spoke that said he's not canceling this event. It may not be up to him, honestly. It may be out of his hands, that he may have to move it to a different city. I'm not saying that it'll be canceled, but they may have to find another venue for it. And they've done it in the past. I remember when John Jones, with this whole like picogram thing that was going on, the fight was supposed to be originally in Las Vegas. They moved it quickly to California. Could be like the same type of thing. They could be just moving the fight to a different place. California, Las Vegas. Both of these places, I'm sure they could find somewhere to have it last minute. But if that's going to happen, I would think it's be happening within the next couple of weeks to give them enough time to move the event. They don't want to do it last minute. They don't want to move the event in 1 week in advance. They've tried to make this fight between Khabib and Tony Ferguson, 4 or 5 different times. Always something comes up, an injury. Tony Ferguson fell during fight week last time, UFC 223 in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is cursed. I'm telling you, do not go to Brooklyn. Do not fight in Brooklyn. If the UFC says that you're going to be on the Brooklyn card, say no, don't do it. Brooklyn is horrible. UFC 208 was in Brooklyn. It was like the worst card ever, the most boring card ever. It was like every single fight except for 2, I think, went the complete distance, and then 223 thing that went down in Brooklyn. It just seems like every time that the UFC goes to Brooklyn, it's like, don't go there anymore. I don't like to go to Brooklyn. I live in upstate New York. I wouldn't say upstate. I live like an hour outside the city. And I wasn't even planning on going to this event because I just hate going to Brooklyn so much. Although I really still wanted to. But now with this, I don't know if I'm even gonna bother to go. So let me know what you guys think. If you think that the fight will go on, no problem in Brooklyn, let me know. If you think that they're going to move it to another state, which that's what I think, let me know. If you think it'll be just postponed maybe till the summer or like another month or 2, let me know. Let me know in the comments. You can hit me up on Twitter. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit like and all that other stuff. And I really appreciate you guys. And let's hope that everything goes planned with this fight, whether it be Brooklyn, Las Vegas, California, Idaho, I don't even know, Florida, anywhere. I really don't care. I just want to see Khabib and Tony fight. So I don't think they'll do the whole no fans in the attendance, because that's how they make a lot of their money. So I think moving it is probably the best option. So anyway, just let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.